Guess I'm lazy, living in a daydream, feeling like I'm waiting for no one.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know, I'm Jenny, and today we're going to be doing an August 2019 bullet journal plan with me, if you couldn't already tell. And before I go straight into the video, I would like to give credit because I did find it off of Pinterest, so I'm not going to take credit for coming up with the idea myself. And I'd also like to credit, I don't remember their exact name, but I'll link their Instagram, for giving me the ideas, I guess, on how to draw the koi fish.
What am I saying?
Okay, well, I'll link their Instagram and I'll show you what I mean. They have really nice bullet journal spreads, and their koi fish bullet journal spread is actually really nice. So before
praising
me on mine, if you do, please check out their Instagram account and give them the praise they deserve. So I think that is all. So I'm going to go straight into the regular voiceover. So I would also like to mention all the supplies I am using, and I'll link them all in the description. At this point, I've just been rambling the whole time, so I went through all the time lapses of creating the title page. On the front page, whenever I have an extra page to the left, I try to add like a cute quote or something to just not have like a blank page. I just try to fill up the whole journal. So right here, I'm just adding a little quote that I saw also on this guy's Instagram that he did with the koi fish, because I couldn't think of anything genuinely that would fit and that would also work. So right here, I'm just doodling the little koi fish around the quote that he had. I don't know who said the quote, but it's nice. While I'm doing the hand lettering and calligraphy, I switch back and forth between using a bullet tip on a Tombow dual brush pen. So it's faux calligraphy, which if you don't know, I'll just like insert a definition or example right here. And then the others, I'm using an actual brush pen. So I'll also link which brush pen I'm using. I'd also like to apologize for not actually filming the details of when I color in the fish, because that never got caught on camera for some reason. I don't know. And that was like a similar issue on a lot of other parts. I really don't know why, but it happened and I kind of apologize. Oh, and also like to apologize for the weird angles, because I don't actually have a phone stand or like a tripod, so I just had to like lean my camera on everything so you could actually see what I'm doing. But it didn't work every time. For instance, right here, when I'm doing the gratitude log, you're pretty much just looking more at a blank page and you can kind of see me in the corner just doing the log. So it's kind of annoying. At this point, you can actually see me drawing the fish. Yeah, you can see me drawing the koi fish right here, and it's not as difficult to see. And by the way, if you guys want to know what pen I'm using here, I may or may not link it because I have no idea what it's actually called. I just found it one time on Amazon when I didn't want to pay for expensive felt tip pens. So I used these at first before I made a gut decision to just waste my money on pens. So it's really likely for me to keep mentioning this, but I also got the setup kind of thing for the gratitude log from that same Instagram account. So once again, credit to them because they have really nice bullet journaling things. Yeah, not all of them are exactly the same, but I know for a fact the quote one and the gratitude log were solely referenced on the image of those spreads. So right here, I'm just adding a few details and coloring in the fish once again. So you can see I kind of just dropped my camera there. Whoops. Once again, it's just really difficult to place a camera without a stand or a tripod. So it just becomes a continuous issue when I'm doing Plan With Me's. So here's the completed gratitude log. And moving on to the monthly playlist, I did a similar structure to one of his previous posts, I think. I don't know. I usually do a different structure for the playlist, but I change it a lot. I just see different ones on Pinterest and just kind of copy the structure. But this time I kind of made it a little bit more of my own, but I took ideas from like other things on Pinterest. When writing the titles of the songs, I actually put them in hand lettering calligraphy style, and I kind of regret it because I could not fit any of the titles doing it this way, and I really wish I just wrote them regularly in like a black pen because they still would have shown up. Again, my camera didn't get the last of it, but here's the complete spread. Right here I am beginning my mood tracker instead of my habit tracker because I unfortunately wasn't able to get any footage of me doing the habit tracker, but I will still show the page at the end of me finishing the mood tracker right here. Oh, and just to briefly explain how this specific mood tracker works, what I'm doing is that I'm drawing the spots on the koi fish and then I'm going to color them in based on my mood. So the darkest colors are all my worst moods of the day, and the lighter colors up to yellow are my better, more happy moods. Now here's the completed spread with the habit tracker and the mood tracker together. Next, I flipped further back into my bullet journal where I do my monthly overview. I thought about doing these all at once in the beginning of the year, that's why they are in the beginning pages, but I never actually got around to it, so every month I go back to these pages to write my monthly overview and fill in events and tasks that are to come in the upcoming month. Finally, here's my completed monthly overview. Intentionally did not film the parts of me actually making the weekly spreads because of how monotonous they were and how much of a hot mess it was, because I continued to mess this up because I had never done a Dutch door weekly spread before, so it
This was a little crazy.
Finally, here's a flip through of my August 2019 bullet journal spread.